Hey everyone, thanks for joining me here on the Chad Brown YouTube channel, the first official episode. We just listened to Stiff AM original song 1, 2, 3, and that was actually the first song that the four of us ever wrote together. Actually, all the music that we wrote on that first album was all written as a collaborative. We all did it together at about the same time. We came with different ideas and put them all together in the songs, and then kind of came up with them. And then when recorded them in the studio, maybe we'll talk about the recording in another episode or something like that. But this one here, it was a lot of fun. And it's kind of bizarre that this was the first song that we ever wrote together, because it doesn't sound like the heavy rock stuff that we used to cover, or even the other songs on the album. I don't think it's a little bit out in left field compared to some of the other ones, but still, it was the first one. It's got a fun groove to it that Dad brought. That's Chris. Dad brought to the song, and then we kind of just jammed it from there, and then this is what it turned out to be. So we'll start with that little kind of lick at the beginning there, which is kind of cool. I think he wrote it, and then Dave just kind of refined it a little bit. It was a quick little thing there, and we'll go from there. Let's see. There it is there. Right away with that. Had that jazzy feel to it. Wes was really able to kind of get the feel on the drums. And looking back at it now, 20 some odd years later, I don't know, I just started writing the song, but the lyrics are rather inappropriate. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be writing about anything like that now these days, but that's the kind of stuff that we were listening to back then. Lots of the cock rock, and we were just trying to emulate those guys that wrote that stuff originally, all the way back obviously from Kiss and whatnot. I forget some of the stuff that happened here, but when we were recording it there, Dave and I did the vocals on it, and the engineer, or the guy that recorded it, his name was Reiner, he put some weird effect on his voice, so it almost sounded like he's like a devilish type person there in the background. If you can hear that, it comes around again. Yeah, and then somebody thought it'd be a good idea to try to turn it into a bit of a porno type of song. So it sounds like somebody's like using a washboard, but really it's just I think a wah pedal or a crybaby. Which made it sound kind of dirty and nasty, a little bit wrong, 1, 2, 3. I'm sure you can figure out what 1, 2, 3 means, what it stands for. All right, yeah. And it gets into a solo. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's that. There's some of that porno stuff in there again. Don't listen to this song a lot, but it's still a lot of fun to listen to. Really, when I break it down, it sounds pretty awesome. Some David Lee Roth influence in there. I don't know if you can hear it here. There's definitely some slapping in there in the back. Maybe if you listen back to it, you can hear that there. Dave always did a good job with the upper vocals there. He kind of had that raspy high vocal there that really worked well. I think we even played this one out. We've got some recordings of us doing it even before the album was released. Maybe at the Bean Fest and a couple other places around Huron County and southwestern Ontario, which is kind of cool. People would say, is that an original from you guys? I'm not sure 100%. Maybe it sounds familiar, maybe it doesn't, right? So it's kind of fun to hear people's reaction to that one. But it was just one of those weird songs. It's the first one that we wrote, and it wasn't one that I don't think is reflective of the rest of the album. It's a little bit off from the other songs in the album, but compared to what we usually play, usually it's heavier and a little more riffy rock. But this one was the first one that came from Stiff AM. So bad I can't help myself. Anyways, that's 1, 2, 3. Fun song from Stiff AM.